I always see working with a soloist initially as a great chance to get to know the composition better. We are not only talking about great artists, but also people who have played the concerto a number of times and with many different orchestras and conductors in many cases. Therefore, their experience is from a total different perspective than mine, so I'm always very curious to hear from the other side.
Yeah, it's a little bit similar for me actually, because when you arrive at an orchestra you don't present a finished product or a package of this is my style. Especially in the Beethoven concerto, it's like a unique possibility to get under the skin of your colleagues in the orchestra, because it's not only chamber music, it's also accompanying the orchestra very much. So I can't really say that this is my interpretation, this is my version of the Beethoven, you know, it always changes slightly.
When I'm going to work with a soloist, I try to prepare in advance to understand when someone might take some more time, or maybe which are the tempi or the ideas, so little details, but in a way I study the soloist in advance.
I think there is no such way you get to know each other as quickly as through music making, because you are just exactly who you are. You display a side of yourself which is the most intimate and the most raw and brutal and honest, and you know, the ice is broken straight away. Normally you meet a couple of days before the concert, you rehearse, everything is kind of in express mode, you know, it's quite rare that you actually get the chance to dig in deep, and for each performance there is such an incredible progress, I think. It's just a privilege.
For sure, it's growing the music, the concerto and the music making together in a direction you can't predict in advance, and you are discovering in the way, which is part of music, of course.